Yeah, so that brings me to another question I had. We heard that there may have been a lot of personal sacrifice that it took to bring the Kowalski case to trial on your behalf. It seems like you're not going to get paid on that for a while until the appeals are exhausted or whatever they're going to do. And you've been fighting now for the Kushners since 2021 with no resolution. So, how are you surviving under this massive financial burden of all these expenses of these cases that I know are very, they're costly? What motivates you to keep going, and how are you staying afloat?
Well, how I'm staying afloat is the love and support of my family and my partners, and particularly my partner, John Glenn, and our South Florida office. And I have to give a shout out to our clients as well, because this is a plaintiff case, and most of my clients are defense clients. And they were actually, they understand I don't take many of these cases, and I take cause cases for the most part. And they were like, go get them. You're not losing us. So that helped. I had I've got a good practice that way, and I've got partners who continue to keep the firm going. That was part of the story. The other part of the story was Jen and I have had to make some rather, it's very upsetting to me what my family's had to go through with this. Not only with us, without having Daddy around, and to a certain extent, with Jen being so involved, but we downsized our lifestyle. We had a home on the Intercoastal, which we loved, but it cost a lot of money to live there. And right at the peak of this, about 18 months ago, we decided we needed to downsize. So we sold our home. Now we did well with it, but we downsized considerably in our home. It's still very nice the one we're in, but it's nothing like being on the Intercoastal. So the family's made incredible sacrifices, and I have to tell you that Megan, that there are a lot of times I think about it and wonder why did I ever take these cases?
I bet.
There's got to be easier ways to make a buck,
Oh, well, it's not about that, obviously, because you don't sell your house and downsize and keep going. It's just so you can keep going if you were doing it for the money. And let's hope that some of that J Hatch money comes through soon.